Hello, I've really been debating about how to bring this video, but it's been on my mind a lot lately. Of course, we've all got some extra time on our hands right now with social distancing and all the recommendations that are being made by the CDC, and I believe those are important to follow. We should be washing our hands and we should be distancing ourselves to keep those that are more at risk healthy right now during this current virus epidemic. But there's some things that I really want to make a plea to each of you right now. And I've decided to put it in those terms. I'm going to plead with you for your own health. I really want to see people take this seriously, and there's no better time than right now to start taking better care of yourself. The truth is we can follow all those recommendations, but if our immune systems are not strong, we're not going to be able to fight viruses, infections, diseases in general. We were created to heal by ourselves. We were created to function in a way that kicks out the bad guys without needing medications, without needing hospitalization. Now, I know there's some things that maybe are beyond our control, but I really want to take this time right now to start telling you that there are many, many things that are in our control, and we need to start taking it seriously right now. It's never too late. We live in a world where we walk through grocery stores, even right now, even with all the, with things being low in the stores and not being able to get a hold of some stuff, even right now, my grocery store is still full of all kinds of food-like products that they look good, they taste good, but they're completely dead and devoid of any nutrients. So I'm going to tell you right now, if it's full of white sugar or high fructose corn syrup, I want you to leave it on the shelf. If it's full of white, bleached, brominated flours, leave it there. Don't buy that stuff. If it's full of chemical preservatives, it's full of artificial flavors, artificial colors, and artificial sweeteners, don't touch it. Leave it in the store. These are all things that are going to dampen your immune system, and we want our immune systems working at 100%. So leave those things in the store. The things that you want to buy, the things that you want to bring home and put into your body, is fruits, it's vegetables, it's whole foods, it's whole cuts of meats. It's not the processed sausages and hot dogs that are full of chemicals and nitrates and all that stuff. It's the real whole foods. It's dry roasted nuts and seeds. It's healthy whole grains. And if you're allergic to anything or you have food sensitivities, excuse me, leave those things in the store too. I know sometimes it's tempting. A lot of people are bothered by things like wheat. We hear a lot about gluten sensitivity and that kind of stuff. But those aren't the only things. And if we listen to our bodies, we know which things those are. So leave those things in the store. Leave that list that I just gave you in the store. Don't buy them. Leave them there. I know it's tempting. Sugar is especially a huge temptation for many, many people, and it's difficult to get off of. But I'm telling you, leave it in the store. Your immune system will thank you. Your immune system will strengthen itself if you just give it the right materials. So please go back to the shopping the perimeter of the store. I've talked about that in other videos. We shop that perimeter. We stay away from the junk food, stay away from the boxed bags, all those kinds of things. Leave those there. I'm going to tell you too, I know this is stressful times, but if you smoke, quit smoking. If you drink, quit drinking. Now I know the drinking, alcohol, some people say that, a drink a day can be good for you. But if we're talking about the immune system, I think the evidence is stronger to say just don't do it. And I'm talking to you right now about boosting your immune system, making yourself strong so no matter what comes at you, you can resist it. Your body will heal, your body will fight it on its own. Also, if you're not exercising, or if you're only exercising a little bit, maybe you've got a sedentary job where you sit at a desk all the time, it's time to start moving. Your body needs to move. Now, I like to teach people to sweat every day. I like to sweat every day, or at least 5 days a week. I go and I work out. As a matter of fact, that's why I'm dressed this way. I'm ready to go work out as soon as I'm done talking to all of you. So get moving. If you haven't been moving, it's time to start scheduling some exercise. This is important. This is for you. This is you time. This is time for you to get better, to get stronger, to feel better, to feel stronger. You'll feel better not just physically, but a lot of people feel better mentally. And this is an important thing also to deal with stress and anxiety. So let's get moving. If you're not currently exercising, it's time to go get 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking. Go find 5 minutes to go get a quick walk, whatever it is. If you spend a lot of time sitting, you're at a desk a lot, even when you're at home, I know people want to relax, but sitting too much is not good for our bodies at all. We stiffen up. If some people say that too much sitting is just like smoking. I don't know all the statistics on that, but I don't want to take a chance. So if you need to, set a timer every hour. Make sure you're getting up, whether you're at work, whether you're at home, doesn't matter. You need to get your body moving. Okay, so find some time for exercise. Schedule it in, pencil it in on your calendar if you have to. Next thing is make sure you're getting plenty of sleep. I know some people think they're just too busy, they've got all this stuff to do, they don't want to spend the time sleeping, they got to work, work, work. Right now, most of us are not working as much as we are used to. Some people are working more, but, our healthcare workers, they need their sleep too. They don't need all of us coming in because we burnt the candle at, both ends, and now we're sick because we didn't take care of ourselves. So I'm going to put this responsibility on you to make sure you're getting enough sleep. Schedule enough time so that you can get those 8 hours and then see how you feel. If you need more, schedule enough time so that you can, add like 15 minutes at a time, up it in 15-minute increments until you feel good and you can get out of bed a little bit easier. You're feeling pretty rested during the day. Develop a sleep routine, make your bedroom your sanctuary, put up some darkening shades or curtains if you don't already have them. We've got big brown curtains. My husband likes it really dark, and that's better for us. Our body needs that time in the dark to just know that, it's nighttime. It's time to sleep. If you're waking up at 7.5 hours, for most people, that's fine. If you feel good, you're waking up feeling rested, you can get out of bed without having to hit the snooze 10 times, you're fine. But if that's not you, then work on that. Find your sweet spot, so to speak. I know I'm a person that likes 8, 9 sometimes even, and I just naturally let myself sleep. My husband opens up the curtains in the morning because he leaves before it's light out, and I let the light come in, and it wakes me up. It works for me. So experiment with that a little bit. Figure out what works for you. The final thing that I want to tell you is make time for prayer and meditation. For myself personally, as a Christian, I know how important my prayer life is. I need to spend some time with God every day. The meditation part, that's all about just being quiet. Let's just center our minds. Let's just stop and enjoy the moment for a little bit. You can take some time to do some deep breathing, just to listen, just to spend that time alone, usually, clearing your mind. It's not about thinking, it's about clearing your mind, and it's about listening. So you can incorporate your meditative time and your prayer time together. If you're not sure about the meditation part, do a little research. There's a lot of little things that you can do that just help to calm yourself. And you can use these things throughout the day then so that you don't let stress build up. Stress can be really hard on the body. Stress may be a mental, emotional kind of a thing, but it manifests in the body in physical ways. And as humans, we are a triune being. We are spirit, we are soul, which includes the mind and the emotions, our conscious self, and we have a body. We live in our body. And I focused a lot on the body just now, but all 3 of those parts are just as important. We need to take care of all of them, and all 3 are connected. So if I take care of my body, I'm also taking care of my spirit and my soul, but I need to not neglect those guys also. So get some time in there to take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I want to thank you guys for listening. I hope you implement these things right now, today. I know some of them are hard, but they're worth it. Much health to all of you. I pray blessings upon you all. Thanks for listening.